and they are in that attack mode. This is one of the rare classes you don't have to be on the front of the bike. When you get the start, you actually want to be on the back to put the traction down, because that bike will not throw a wheelie to save your life. And we are off and running. We are racing, not running. And it is a guaranteed Yamaha hole shot in this one. That bike could be 15 years old. It could be 3 hours old. Can't tell the difference. Everybody racing single file. That's the way they were instructed to do. Look at this traffic jam here. They're looking over his shoulder like, help me, I'm stuck. I got a green PW. I cannot get out of this hole. He is smashing the handlebars, not pumped. Oh, man. Will you please start my motorcycle, sir? Good Lord, the way they are hitting these braking bumps, they look like they're going through a ginormous rhythm section. Now, going through the 10 Commandments, it's funny that GoPro on the top of that head looks like a 24-inch flat screen TV based on the size of the kid's head and the GoPro.
That's true. The GoPros did not size down.
Proportionally, they don't get smaller with the kids.
Yeah, that's right. It's like you just mounted a TV on your helmet just to make it even heavier. As the PWs work their way around, you can feel that ground-pounding horsepower in the air. Okay, just a breaking news flash up here in the tower. They say that they've been putting stickers all over Ryan Villapoto's car, and now it is being towed. I don't know if this is fake news or real news.
That was an 8-year-old kid that made you say anything he wanted.
That was awesome. Ryan Villapoto is now very upset. He's back to being the angry guy.
He's going to beat that little 8-year-old up.
Oh, gosh. All right, so PWs, this is not a sight lap. This is them racing around this track with virtually no suspension and very precious few horsepower on a track that's got some deep dirt. They smooth it out as best they can for
It's still rough. It is so rough for these little guys. Their little knobbies are about an eighth of an inch tall.
Yeah, you're right. We should have a chart of PW technology versus mountain bike technology from whenever these things started, maybe around 82, I think is when these things came out. There have been no changes since.
It's superior in every way.
Yeah, mountain biking, which did not even exist
as
a type of bike. Yes, everything is superior. But I'll tell you, that's one of the cool things about motocross. I'll tell you what mountain biking doesn't have going for it. You really can't go mountain biking with your 4-year-old child. You can maybe go to a pump track, but you can't go for a trail ride. Motocross, it's full family sport. You can go to the track with your bike, dads, moms, little ones, brothers, sisters, even this young can go to the track and have fun with you.
This is great. The kid, your leader here, he looks over to his right to spot his mom or dad or whatever. That was awesome. He literally turned his head 90 degrees.
Am I doing good?
The fans, you like what you're seeing? It's got the high-rise bars here on the
number 2
spot. Plenty more where that came from. Rider number 81, Zane Libretto out of Michigan in the number 2 spot. Brayton Craiglow. What up, Craig? He's out front. Brayton Wills is your 3rd place rider. Reed Cohn. He used to race at our track as well. That's Corey Cohn's little guy. He's in 4th. Bodie Bradford is 5th. Isaac Ling 6th. Keiki DeFino is 7th. Kylan Stewart 8th. Ocean Lipstein is 9th. And Braxton Baldock rounds out your top 10. Opening lap here of this uber competitive 51 4-6 shaft drive limited. There's not even a chain on the motorcycles. 2 riders go down right there behind the billboards. He got a boo-boo. Absolutely. He's going to show his mom his boo-boo after that one. Tough break for that young man. So your leader with great form, singling through the 10 Commandments there, soaking up all that suspension. He's going into the sand now. He's so tempted to just stop and play with his cars in his pocket, but his dad said, look, play with your cars in the sand after the race is over. He's got cars in his little pants pockets. so he can play with them during the race.
Yeah, I mean, you get to that sand section down there.
Every kid's down. They stop.
You got a bucket. You got a shovel. I want to play in that dirt. No, you have to ride. You have to ride through the dirt. You can't play with it at any point. Other bikes will be on the track.
It's dumb.
Oh, he does have the helmet camera on the top there.
Got the helmet cam, getting all the action. He's got good form. See him doubling through the braking bumps.
Yes.
Bringing the heat, elbows up.
Dude, you've got to stand on these bikes with the very limited suspension that they have. You've got to make the most of it.
He's got
and that's what he's doing.
One finger on the back brake. That's the only time he'll ever.
You can do one finger.
Great form there.
Yeah, that's all they have, right? No front brake on these bikes, right?
No, they have front. There's 2 levers, right?
Are there? Come on, man, you had one.
I know.
Hasn't there been one PW in the Kelly family for decades?
Yeah, we had one and it passed it down, just like your stroller. Bought it used for $600, sold it literally 10 years. 10 years. $600.
Really?
And it was a 8-year-old motorcycle when I bought it.
The KBB resale value of these PWs.
They bottom out. They never go any lower.
They never go. Yep. No one has ever sold a $500 PW. So Jackson Castleberry continues to lead.
He's got 2 levers.
83, Brayton Willis. Okay, what you talking about, Brayton Willis? I'm talking about podiums. I'm in 3rd place.
Talking about podiums?
Talking about podiums. Okay, so we got front and rear brakes on these. I only had 50cc quads, and they only had rear brakes. That's all I know.
Yeah, we had the foot brake back in our day. You had to stick your foot in between the
that was the foot brake.
Subframe and the
just stick it in the wheel.
Yeah, just chew up your take the knobs,
break your
the
foot.
skin right off.
Yep. Yeah, my son rips around now on what they call the Stasic, which is basically a balance bike with an electric motor. They basically started with RC car batteries and a drill motor, and then realized, hey, this would be really cool. So they attached that to a Strider. Now they start selling them, and the idea is that even 2 to 3 years old, you could start riding one of those, which is before you could even ride one of these. So we're doing a lot of different things to try to get young riders involved. I know Specialized is here. They got the really cool pump track and a variety of Specialized bikes, even all the way down to the balance type bikes, all the way up. So Specialized is here. They got pump tracks. They got adult bikes. You can check a lot of the things out. And basically, if you have a dirt bike, you're going to have a bicycle of some sort.
You got to. You have to.
That's just part of the deal. So Specialized, really good to have them on board this year. I know they sponsor some of the top pro teams and pro riders also with the trick of stuff, but they've got stuff for your kids as well. They're set up right by the pool area near the Lucas Oil Arena. So go check out Specialized. Awesome to have them on board this year.
Continuing
it's the only class where we can hear when they ride by tripping the transponder. Boop. Because we do not hear the motors at all.
That's correct. You can also hear the gate drop from inside the tower over the motorcycles. The sound of the metal crashing to the ground is louder than those PWs as they get pushed over and the gate. Like they literally have to run with their feet over the gate until they get going. Great aerial shot of our PWs and the challenges they have. Look at this racetrack. Like we did do some grooming to it, but it is still super gnarly for a 6 horsepower backyard motocross bike. This is where it all starts. If you got kids, we all pretty much started on a bike like this. I think they do it on purpose. They make them nice and quiet, easy to maintain. Oh yeah, so they're always this easy, right? No, they get louder, more expensive, harder to maintain, but they kind of get you hooked and you're done. You are in. Start off for $1,100, you're going to the Nationals. Now, a year later, you spent $44,000 in bikes, you bought yourself a trailer, an RV, you're going all in. I know my parents liked it just simply because they knew where we were at. On a Friday night, the garage door was up. There were 3 motorcycles under the lights there getting washed, getting filters done. Gear was being cleaned. We were learning how to take care of all that stuff. We weren't out and about running around on the streets. We were getting ready to go racing early on a Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, that's what it is. Keep them out of trouble. Idle hands are the devil's playground. Brayton Craiglow, now your leader over Brayton Willis.
A 3-rider battle here on the screen on Racer TV.
Yeah, this is a full-on duel right here.
He was pumping through. That's like a pump track right through there.
It does. They're doing an entire lap without even getting on the gas. Brayton Craiglow, Brayton Willis, and Bodie Bradford.
Look at that.
Look at this, side by side.
Whoa, his rear end was bouncing all over the place. He looks over at it. He literally will make eye contact with that rider. It's so strange.
25 of Bodie Bradford. Let's see here. I think he might have bolted into the lead.
Wow.
That was that 3-rider duel we had in the sand section.
Yeah, he's right in front of us now. The all red gear. He's on a Yamaha, imagine that, working his way through some lap traffic. And he is right in front of us, Jason. There to your left, you can pick up Brody Bradford catching some air there. Did you see that? Both the tires were off the ground.
I think Isaac Ling is right with him. Okay, let's get a reset as we come through 10 minutes out of this 15-minute race complete.
For this younger
Brayton
generation.
Craiglow is still your leader. Bodie Bradford is second. Brayton Willis third. Isaac Ling fourth. So Brayton Craiglow actually has maintained the lead. He's so far out front, 36 seconds, that we saw that battle. That was second, third, and fourth.
So the drone able to actually make up time on these 50s. Great battle, though, that we are watching with Bradford, Wills, Ling, and
They
Stewart.
can't even make the drone go slow enough to remain airborne to stay
Just
with
fall
them.
down. Side by side in the mechanics area. Gets a regrip on that plastic grip there. Has to reach down, grab a little more plastic grip. The most indestructible grip, handlebar, fork combo. It's one piece. It's all just right down to the tire. So if you want to buy a new tire, it's going to cost you $1,100 because it's all one thing. I need a set of grips for a PW. Oh, so you need forks and a handlebar? Yes, that's what I need. Here's that great battle. They're heading down to the straightaway. The nice smooth straightaway. Oh, what a great view. He's going to run it on the inside, going into the 10 Commandments. The number 25 of Bradford and Wills going at it. Look at him catching some air there, soaking it up. Pulls the bike up to him. There is an art to not killing yourself on a 50. Those things will get you into trouble. Those pointy jumps, they just launch off of them blindly. The front end always goes down, kablam. The mag wheel spins in the air, not enough to keep the bike upright.
There is no panic revving.
No, you just panic, kid panic, that's it. Can't
They
rev.
panic. They're, a little bit prone to the drama, some crying, I'm sure, under the helmet.
Crying literally right now. Scott actually makes a tear drying system for your
Have
goggles.
on the inside. They
Yes.
roll off on the inside.
There is an air drying, air purifier in there that dries the tears as they
Dries the
cry.
tears.
Dave Janoffy has thought of everything.
This battle, man, these two will not give up on each other. The 89, Isaac Ling, he's second in this picture here, trying to get up into a podium position. So the 25 of Bodie Bradford, Isaac Ling trying to get him right now. Side by side. Oh, back end stepped out on Ling.
Jeff Canfield about to get attacked by a Hornet. He almost jumped off this tower. Flipped over, fell backwards out the top of the tower.
Yeah, we got Hornets here bigger than the drone. We're going to actually attach cameras to those. Just wherever they go is where they go. Time running out in this one. Battle right down to the line. This is for, I believe, second place. Bodie Bradford, Isaac Ling. Brayton Willis was there, or sorry, Brayton Wills. Brayton Craiglow, long gone. Okay, I'm going to head down, help Dave Smith out one more time with this podium. And we'll have intermission here at the ranch. Got a really cool package of features to show you on RacerTV.com. So we'll keep you entertained throughout intermission here. Some behind-the-scenes stuff, all the things that happen with the atmosphere that makes this race what it is while we're taking a break from racing. So we'll have the podium in this division with Dave Smith, and then we'll be at intermission here at the ranch, but we'll also have some cool stuff if you're watching at home on Racer TV.
We need to see Trey Fagert to the MX Sports office, please. Trey Fagert. We need you down to the MX Sports office as we close out the 51 4-6 Shaft Drive Limited. Kids born on Thursday. Very specific class to meet the requirements of this class. As Wygant pounds down another 17 free Skittles, he's coming into that podium hot, ready to rock and roll. There's the number 47 coming across the stripe. Still no checker flag as of yet. As your leader on Racer TV, Brayton Craiglow out from the number 29 machine. Bodie Bradford in that number 2 spot. Craig Lowe working his way through some traffic. Drove the Power Wheels down here with the trailer. As a 300-hour drive for him. Had to stop several times to charge up that Jeep. Look at him, aired it out. Big cheering section for some of these young men as they come across. Craig Lowe continues to lead, number 29. Gonna have a ton of great footage there. He can go back and report and watch on the GoPro. Check out all his lines. Here on the Lucas Oil last lap, moments away from a checker flag coming out for Brayton Craig Lowe on his trusty, dependable, stock Yamaha PW50. These riders between the ages of 4 and 6. So kindergarten on the horizon. A whole world of possibilities for Brayton Craig Lowe as he is on his way to a championship moto here. Craig Lowe will nail down the win. He is going to go speak with David Smith. And the rest of the PW 4-6 shaft class will come across. It's going to be Craig Lowe with the win. Bodie Bradford second. Isaac Ling third. Brayton Willis fourth. Kylan Stewart will finish up fifth. Isaac Ling actually climbs up to the number 2 spot, pushes Bodie Bradford back to third. That is your top 10 Rocky Mountain top 10 leaderboard as we get ready to send it down to David Smith, Jason Wygant on the podium. Take it away, fellas.
We're getting ready down here. We got to carefully remove the bib, the helmet. Remember, this is a group of riders that do not know how to unstrap their own helmet. So they need some help with that. The coaches are here doing everything. Putting helmets on, taking helmets off, lifting bikes and putting them right onto the stands.
Brayton finished that moto, threw the bike up there by himself.
Well, we're going to make this easy because this guy's getting all the hardware. First, we're going to congratulate him on a Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award and then a moto win, Brayton Craig Lowe. All right, and here's the real deal. We're going to give you the gold medal. Well, that's going to be something cool to bring back to school in a couple years when these kids are old enough to go to school. Brayton, awesome ride, man. Tell me how it went. How'd it go?
Good.
Tell me about the race.
The race was fun.
Yeah, the race was fun. Good use of vocabulary words. We got a good and a fun in there. Was it great?
Yeah.
All right, well, it's great, too. Who do you want to thank, Brayton?
God, Mom, Dad, Bell Helmets, Store Gear, FMF, Matt Walker and Timmy from Moto X Compound, 100%. Casey, FMF, Vahilo, Performance Cycle, Paradise, Tutu Graphics.
Good. That's it. All right. Brayton Craig Lowe. Those are all the people that got him up here. Let's congratulate him. Yes. And Yamaha wins again. Do you need a photo? All right, just look at her. She's going to take your picture with the whole shot award. And I'm going to move over to our second place rider, hard earned. It should be Isaac Ling on the 89. Cool. Come on up, Isaac. Isaac made some passes. We saw him in 4th place at one point. Come out front. But he earns the silver. Let's hear it for Isaac Ling. Awesome job. Tell me about your race.
It was good.
Was it great?
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
All right. Can you say anything but yeah?
No.
All right. Nicely done. High five me on that one. Who do you want to thank, Isaac?
My mom, my dad, Papa, Tom's family, 100%, Dunlop, and everybody else I forgot.
All right. Let's hear it for Isaac Ling, your runner-up. Go, Isaac. Looking good. Yeah, hold that medal up. Looks good in the photos. And 25 finishes up in 3rd. Let's bring him on up. You can go hang out. Thank you, Isaac. Let's bring up our 3rd place finisher. Bronze medal for Bodie Bradford. All right, how'd that race go?
Good.
Tell me about it. Was it fun?
Yeah.
All right, that'll work. Who do you want to thank?
Jesus Christ for keeping me safe out here. My mom and dad, my family, Kyle Regal, Taylor Painter at Tap's house, Payne Facility, SPR Yamaha, Dunlop Tires, Mika Metals, Acerbis, Twin Air, and my kindergarten teacher, Miss Tally, and anyone else who has supported me.
Hey, your kindergarten teacher did a good job because she taught you to read all that stuff. So good reading. All right, let's hear it for Bodie taking 3rd place.